Okay. Better.
Better now. Another banger.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, I already messed it up.
We gotta go bold. We gotta go bold now.
Yeah, no, it's not on kick. It's not on kick. I messed up. I forgot to change the stream link.
Oh, hey.
I messed up.
I'm
You
gonna
always
not
mess
do
up.
it then.
No.
You
You're like a torch. I found the torch.
No. I canceled kick. I clicked it before I changed the stream link.
No, I don't like that torch. I don't like it.
Buy the torch. Buy the fuck.
Oh wait. Stop.
It doesn't suit me.
I stopped.
I need to drop the link in Telegram.
Another Baghdad.
Okay. Oh, man, I had too much caffeine this morning.
Put in the title, special psychology guest.
I messed up.
It's okay in there. Psychology guest.
Lex reading on the mic.
Oh, man.
We need to let Michael know about Silky as well.
Okay.
Ooh.
You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
You'll never know.
There's gonna be some issues. There's gonna be some lawsuits.
Okay.
There is
Let
gonna be some
me
issues.
put this here.
There's
Wow.
gonna be some lawsuits and furniture.
How's everybody doing? I guess we'll just like ramble and we'll go about it at like 11:40.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Dude, Ralph, you're clueless.
What are we doing at
I'm
11:40?
gonna call you.
No, we're just
call you a
gonna-
bad word.
We're just going to
I'm gonna call you a
ramble
bad word.
about what we did, like how we started and everything.
Yeah, but why are we doing that at 11? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, just for more people to join.
I wanna play basketball, man. I wanna play
Okay.
basketball.
God.
Whoa. That is not racist.
Mm. Alright. Give it a
What
little
up,
longer.
David? How we doing?
Give it a little longer. And then once people flood in, we'll be good. Like the stream.
I mean, we gotta push it, no?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Oh, also, for the people that asked me why I haven't posted like a top watch, I was away for the holiday over the weekend with family, and I took the AUD JPY trade to last night during Asia, and that was when I just got back to my setup, like literally, I would probably say like 30 minutes before. So I didn't have time to make the reel to call it out, and on top of that, it was just an Asia session model entry trade. But outside of that, the charts haven't really been intriguing to me. What up, brother? Like, nothing's at least standing out as of right now on the charts for me to like capitalize on. I'm most likely going to be waiting until after NFP on Friday to touch anything like dollar cross or dollar oriented. That's my game plan. And I had like another thing that I saw this morning. I was paying attention to AUD CAD, daily, external, internal. That already hit. I wasn't able to capitalize on that. Same thing with EuroCAD. EuroCAD, external to internal range. It's practically already there. But I wasn't able to jump on that. The only thing that I was able to capitalize on was AUD JPY.
AJ was clean though.
Yeah. That's most likely going to be the only trade that I take this week. I don't really have any
Yeah.
need or
Nothing
want to
else
trade.
looks that
anything
great
else.
anyway.
No. I'll still make a post
Yeah.
just to kind of elaborate on that topic. Yeah, I took the long on AJ during Asia session because it was a stop run after 8 p.m. EST. Don't bring up CHF pairs because I can't look at those anymore. There's no way that I could look at those. They've scarred me for life. After CAD
I told you from
Yeah.
day one.
Yeah, after CAD CHF I can't. No way. I give up on them, dude. Like it's just too much. It's too much. Price will consolidate inside of a POI that I have an entry in, and then it'll just take me out and then reverse to the opposing direction that I was looking at. So I'm good off of that. But I mean, like, I guess there's a decent amount of people in here now. We can kind of just go into it. I wanted to given the fact that we have FOMC, like Powell speaking tomorrow, and then NFP on.
We have FOMC tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. He's speaking tomorrow.
I think it's minutes.
It's no. I
Is
think
it
he's talking.
No,
It's
he's
not.
speaking.
It's not an FOMC meeting. It's just
Next-
Fed Chair Powell speaks at 12:10.
Next week we have FOMC and CPI on the same day.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's minutes.
That's gonna be a
Oh,
good
it's
day.
FOMC meeting minutes?
It's just meeting minutes, but yeah, still kind of crazy.
Wait, Matt, be honest. Have you been getting your tweet inspiration from ChatGPT? Hell no. I get them from TikTok.
You get us for an MXM.
No.
Both robots.
I need to post one again at exactly 9 p.m. No. What time do I post it? I post it at like 10:30 because that's usually when he wakes up. And then he opens Twitter. It's the first thing that he sees. Literally the first thing. I'm neutral on dollar crosses until after NFP. And primarily, I will be trading indices because I like how indices trade and react after NFP. Anticipating the Judas and then catching the real move.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at prior was given the fact that like our economic calendar this week is kind of packed. It's the first week of the month and it's also the start of Q2. So I'm not going to be jumping too crazy on executions, and like you guys already know this when I go through my weekly prep. What I do is I look for anything that has a higher time frame key level tag on a monthly, weekly, or a daily chart, and if I can identify the draw on liquidity within the first 10 seconds of looking at that chart, then I will prioritize it and I will focus on it. And going through like practically my entire watch list, going on I did it on Monday. Nothing really stood out to me because one, I don't really trade Mondays, and then on top of that, Monday already expanded and dollar reached its buy side liquidity pool draw that I had mapped out from the previous week, and we had price support off that volume imbalance. But I figured that I would do this midweek just so that I can kind of like elaborate as like how I started trading, and then like kind of stuff that I went through in the beginning and how I kind of overcame them. Same thing with Ralph and Nick. They both have like similar stories as to, well, I would honestly say that like everybody that's like now turned profitable or doing this full time, everyone really goes through the same like chapters during their trading journey, whether it's like fucking struggle, apps, like literally feeling like lonely, like you're the only one going through that problem. But like it's something that you guys should understand, that if you're like in that phase of like consistently failing challenges, if you're kind of bouncing back and forth between entry models because you're just too distracted through social media, like I went through that blatantly. Like I think in total, like I've lost like 30 to 40 challenges, up there in that sort of number. Like I've dropped like thousands of dollars on challenges because I was so ignorant in the beginning. Like I didn't want to demo trade at all. Like I wanted to jump right into these challenge accounts because I was so eager and attached to the money and fixated on like doing this full time, which was my biggest flaw. And on top of that, social media was the biggest distraction to me. Like it was so annoying. Bro said clip farming. That's crazy. But like Ralph and Nick can attest to this at the same time too. Like the comparison from doing demo trading and the emotional, like how you feel emotion wise compared to like when you're trading on a challenge, it's beyond different. Like it's so, I felt absolutely nothing, or I could care less when I was entering on a demo compared to when I was executing on a challenge, even though that is a demo account. I literally would do dumb trades. I wouldn't journal. I wouldn't document, collect any data. And then right after I would lose the trade, I would go right to social media and I would see who took a win, who took a loss. And immediately I would be like, all right, if that worked, I'm going to try that. Rather than me having a winning trade earlier in the week and not repeating that process, but having a winning trade like on like a Monday, then taking a losing trade on Tuesday, and then trading a completely different strategy because I lost on Tuesday. So that was like a big battle that I couldn't really overcome until I was able to find like a mentor that was able to guide me and like kind of make me distracted from every other like noise piece that was happening on Twitter back in 2022. But like now I think it's worse than ever. Like I think now Twitter and social media is like by far the worst that I've ever seen it. So much drama has been like escalated between people like ego battling, and then you guys that are just coming into this game now are witnessing it, and like I swear to God, like it was never like this. It was never like this. It is
support each other. Like we all had our own group chats, me, you, AM, like T, like but we were just a lot more supportive.
Yeah, because
Twitter's like
exactly.
most of the information's false as well out there. Like half the guys are just doing it for clicks.
Yeah.
And if you actually look into the info, most of it's false anyway.
Because I mean, back then in 2022, that's when like a lot of us were introduced like to the game. Like by that time, like that's when like I met Ralph back in like 2021, 2022. And that was through like a supply and demand Discord that like we literally just met each other through because we're better than everyone else in the Discord. And at the same time, we were learning ICT's 2022 mentorship at the same time. And that's like where you'll see like the bigger names like MMXM, AM, T-Trades, like Nick, Ralph, like Silky, all of these other people, like, well, I would say, who else? Like Joker, I don't know, all the other guys, I don't even know, Omar, Jade. I mean, Jade was probably way before that. But they were all learning 2022 at the same time. And it was like
early 2021.
It was cool because we would all be watching each episode and then like doing like the homework after ICT would release each post. And we would all be sharing like what we've learned kind of on Twitter, not so much of a like I'm better than you, like who's the best. It's who's learning in the easiest way possible. and then it would be like, okay, this person's excelling and actually like taking in the information properly, and then now it's like, your model sucks, this doesn't work, this is a fallacy, blah 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 blah, rather than kind of helping each other and coming together as a group to incorporate the knowledge you gained in the previous night. Like it's so toxic now, and it's nothing as to what it like used to be. And I'm really happy that I was able to kind of start my journey back in like 2022 with ICT compared to starting it now, because for you guys it's like you don't really know which path to take.
It's harder to learn the right things now.
It's much harder. Because back then we would watch the episode and everyone just shared what they understood. Now it's like
everyone's
a lot of misinformation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even with 2023, like people were sharing notes, but they were sharing it for clicks. And back then we were just sharing everything just to see if we were seeing the same thing.
Yeah, it was like, I personally didn't watch. I hardly paid attention to like anything in the 2023, because the 2022 was personally all I needed. And then like I obviously did like MMXM's course helped me, the first one that he put out. And then past that, like 2023 was more so like the new PD arrays. Like we got introduced like new week opening gap, new day opening gap, like the Reaper fair value gap, like the whatever else he dropped, and then that was just completely like not needed. And when you're developing as a trader, like I've said this in like a tweet before, you want to be like you have like a bunch of pieces of a puzzle laid out in front of you, and you can obviously be deterred from misinformation, because like information overload is truly a thing. So you're in front of a bunch of puzzle pieces, and what you're doing is you have all this information out here, and you're trying to put together what fits best so that you have a clear picture. And now there is literally like a Mount Everest pile of pieces that you have no idea what looks good and what doesn't. And that's what I think is the hardest right now for like new coming traders into this space, seeing what is happening on social media. Like if I had to really like give any piece of advice, if you're just coming into this space and you're still developing an entry model, follow, like if you're gonna follow somebody, don't bounce around to like 20 to 30 different people.
Old months or something.
Yeah, like always. No, go ahead, bro.
Well, if you're starting, I think just focus on where the market's likely to go. Like, if you know where the draw is, everything else will just fall into place. Like, if you know what the higher time frame's doing, the lower time frame's so easy. Like, and if you know where the weekly candle can expand, it makes your trading so much easier as well.
Exactly.
They're just the key things to wait the market. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'll always guide people to do the 2022 mentorship. Like that's literally like the keys to finding your daily bias, and then you could branch off to then doing like the core content. Out of the core content, like month 5 was probably my favorite, and then you can get into like the market maker series, OT series, and all that other sort of stuff. But like I always say 2022 is the best. And then if you want to like follow people on Twitter as like referenced examples, don't follow like a million people. Like stick to like one person or two that have similar strategies, and then just kind of like reverse engineer their trades and see if you can mimic how they're performing to your own style. Don't get too like wrapped up in like people seeing like, okay, this person won a trade doing this, but this person won a trade doing this, comparing the two, and then also comparing it to your own trade model. That's gonna mess you up completely.
I think the most important thing is knowing what kind of trader you are as well. Like, are you a swing trader, scalper, or are you wanting to hold for a long period of time as well. So when you know that, it also makes your trading much more easy because you can focus on what kind of trader you are in general, and you can just build around that.
That's facts.
Yeah, one thing I'll say too, let me get some water here in a second, but like people underestimate, like you could like they're worried about like, oh, the prop firm's going under and stuff like that, and you losing all your accounts. But like the number one enemy to like you losing your accounts, like stopping you from trading, and is yourself. I mean, like literally, you guys don't understand like how much like the lack of control some of you guys have when it comes to like being disciplined, when it comes to trading, like waiting for setups. Like a lot of people blow their accounts, they blow them all in one day. So like it's like having a discipline, having going through the process the right way, doing it every day, and yeah, sticking to it.
Yeah. If the echo is bad, I can put on headphones.
And trading, all that other stuff. It's okay, echo.
Yeah. Here, wait. Like, what headphones do I have for this shit? But yeah, going also like piggybacking off of what like Ralph said. I like when he said like, also Nick too, but knowing what type of trader you are is definitely like a huge factor. But like what I'm saying, like for me, I'm nowhere even close to like a scalper. I hate it. I hate the lower time frames. I hate looking at M1. I've had so many like instances where I get chopped up because of like some stupid like random wick on like M1. You guys have been seeing this on all of my trades. Everything has pretty much been for the longest time. Oh, he sounds like Silky usually. That's funny. Everything has usually been on the hourly and the 4-hour chart. And occasionally I'll take trades on the M5 or the M15. But as of most recently, it's hourly and 4-hour. And the reason why I like that is because I don't need to monitor the trade. I could literally execute it, set my alert at my stop loss and my take profit, and close my charts. I don't need to micromanage it or like watch like these high frequency moves on the lower time frame. Like it's just not who I am, but it can be for who you are. So what I've done is I've developed a swing trading model because of that like difficulty that I have. And I mean, obviously my biggest turning point was understanding like external and internal range liquidity. That's why I have been able, at least like, been good with my daily and my weekly bias and understanding the higher time frames and aligning myself with higher time frame order flow. So I was able to identify that, and the fact that I was able to like stick true with swing trading, I was able to refine my model. And I mean, I could say the same thing for Ralph and Nick. What you really need to do is just keep on collecting data and being consistent with what your trades have looked like from the previous one. Because if one trade looks like one way and then another trade that you take the next looks completely different than the previous, I think then something's going wrong there.
Yeah, I agree. I think also too, like you have to be like disciplined in like all aspects of your life. I didn't really believe that at first, but like maybe not all of them. Like I mean, I guess like all of our lives are a little different, but like the majority of the stuff you do needs to be like the same just about every day, because if you don't, like the trading is like I just found that, and like for me, like it just sometimes I'll vary like I'm a model like before, but like the big turning point for me was like realizing like you don't need to like trade every day to like make a month or a week or a quarter or whatever it is, and the odds of like you like flipping like an account from 1,000 or to like 100K, like you're not gonna do that. So like it's just all about like just small gains that add up, base hits at the end of the year that they add up, and focusing on the process. It's super important. And it's hard to do when you go on Twitter and you just see people posting 200 points here, freaking 30K payout, and like you get FOMO, right? Like even if you don't say you do, like in your mind you do, and it forces you to do something uncharacteristic of yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with the if you don't have like if your life like outside of the charts is like unorganized, you're not really based on like a routine, and it's like more so sloppy, that's going to legitimately translate to your trading. Like I could literally tell you what I do step by step every single day that repeats itself nonstop. If the echo is that bad, fuck.
I wouldn't say delete Twitter, but I would say
Hold on.
be selective on who you follow and just follow who resonates with you. Basically, trade similar to you.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever.
Another good. Why is Nick in a hole? Another good quote too that I like to kind of. I tell like one students is like we realize like the only thing between you and profitability is your mental fortitude. It becomes much easier to take trades that only align with your model. So like, it keeps you from being kind of uncharacteristic, right? And like make sure that you're seeing the same thing every trade. And sometimes it might not work out, but like that's just trading. That I mean, some of the like most profitable traders I see have like a 55-60% win rate. You know what I mean? So you can do a lot of damage with that for sure.
Oh, I was gonna say, cover like what you went through in the beginning, and then, dude, what is going? Okay, you know what? I give up. Talk again. I give up. You guys are dealing with the echo. I have no other words.
Yeah, you just gotta deal with it. Nick with the
Go now. Talk.
What? I think everything's good.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Is it there now? Can you guys talk?
Yeah, I think it's all good.
Chat. I don't know what's going on here. I plug in the headphones and now it gets all pressed.
Okay, they said all good now, so
Go again.
yeah, so the last quote I'll repeat it for you.
Talk.
When you realize the only thing between you and being profitable is your mental fortitude, it becomes much easier to take trades that only align with your model. So it just kind of keeps you like from being uncharacteristic. And some days you're gonna have like losers, right? I mean, we all do. So just stick to it.
I don't even know what you guys said. Matt Lauber. Wait, did you say what you went through in the beginning and like how you overcome it?
Yeah, so like what I went through was kind of like a bunch of like analysis paralysis and doing like a bunch of learning all these freaking concepts. And so like a little over a year ago, like it kind of hit me. It's like I only need like one or two things in order to be profitable. And then like I think I took like a break from Twitter for like 3 months, and like my trading just shot up. And once I kind of got like used to doing like my model and stuff like that, like I got back on it because like I knew like I wouldn't sway away from it because I was just so in love with that process and like how I do things, right? So that was it for me. But yeah, it was just overcomplicated. I was just like watching all the videos, seeing people on Twitter. It was just, it wasn't toxic, but it was toxic to me, if that makes sense, and to my journey.
All right, Ralph, go.
Yeah. Well, I think being profitable is actually not even that hard, in my opinion. You just gotta realize the main thing is understanding where the market's going to go, like the draw on liquidity. Once you understand that, everything else will follow. And I think that's one of my key things. I know, knowing where the draw is, I know I'm pretty good at that. And from that, I can just work off weekly candle and hourly structure.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh my
is the
god.
mic still bad?
Bro, I plugged this in. And you can hear it now? It's something with my...
I think it's good.
Oh, okay. Talk now?
Whoa.
Okay, it's good. I'm literally doing that now. Headset's going away.
He said it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I was referring to the SMT at the run of the previous weekly low. Yeah, whoever said echo is blowing my shit. But in regards to like overcoming certain things and I guess getting to where you want to be at in your trading, where you're going to like see the most progress is where you're actually like repeating the same thing over and over and over again. And obviously like analysis paralysis like Nick said, and then bouncing kind of back and forth and having other people kind of mess with your head in regards to like seeing one thing, questioning your own strategy, and then trying to mimic what someone else does rather than just trying to repeat what actually worked for you in the previous trade is going to mess you up tremendously. Like I've spent so much money on like courses, discords, and just thought that it would be like the key to kind of just mimic somebody else and put it into my own perspective. It's completely wrong, and kind of the best way that you will make progress in the space is to find a mentor and obviously have a base solid foundation from ICT and just keep on journaling will obviously be your biggest friend. Like I was doing this with my Discord earlier and I was going over like trades that I took in 2022, 2023 compared to how I did it like now. And back in 2023, like that's when I was kind of really like understanding like market maker models, and then I was repeating my same process over and over and over again. And obviously over time, like your daily bias, your weekly bias, and your understanding of price delivery will be more and more refined. And like you'll obviously find like little tweaks that will fine tune your strategy a little bit more. And that's kind of what I've done over the years, but I've been doing the same thing over and over and over again. I'm just kind of tweaking this a little bit, maybe entering at a different time, maybe utilizing a different like PD array, but like everything has been the same since the jump. And that's kind of how it should be for you guys. And that's why like journaling is also a huge benefactor when it comes to your trading journey from beginning to end point when you become funded and you're consistently profitable. Like it surprises me when I see how many people that I talk to that don't annotate and like note their like A+ setups as to what they see on the charts. How do I handle FOMO in trading? I mean, I'll give my answer and then Nick and Ralph can give theirs. I mean, FOMO in trading will only... The only FOMO that I've had realistically in my trading was through crypto. And that was just through like fumbled bags that I sold early. But outside of that, I don't feel nothing in regards to a price move if it does anything outside of my entry model checklist. Like I'm completely numb to price action and delivery if it does not do anything, if it does not do everything that I need in my model checklist. Because if it doesn't do exactly what I need it to do, in my opinion, it's low probability. Like literally low probability. And I don't care what happens.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Nick?
Yeah, kind of the same way. So I'm at the computer out of page. So like if like today, for example, like 2 years ago, there's no way I would have been able to like recognize that low probability for today. Like I would have woke up and saw like, oh man, like price moved this much, like I need to try to find a way to get in to capitalize some more. And whereas like now I'm like, okay, like price moved pretty aggressively towards the draw on liquidity I have for the week. And kind of like took both sides of Asia, which is something like I preach in my model, like kind of like see it kind of like at least one side left, and yeah, like I would have never been able to recognize that like 2 years ago, and I probably would have lost the account today, just kind of FOMO in. So I think also someone asked a question about FOMO is like I think it comes from like not having a model and not trusting it enough. And like seeing others succeed, because like if you have a model and you back test it, you know it works, like you're not gonna have FOMO, you're just gonna wait for like the conditions to get better. So yeah, and like David says, every Monday, like I always put like just about low probability. I mean, there's a couple of days, like one Monday out of like every couple that like okay, they move pretty nicely, but like it's just low probability for me, especially if you look at like the weekly profiles and things like that. You want Monday to accumulate or either go higher or lower, depending on which way you want your draw liquidity is. So hopefully I kind of answered y'all's question.
Yeah. I mean, David's saying it's hard for me not to trade while trying to get funded, something that I'm trying to work on. I mean, if you're like, what's the reason you're trying to get funded? The reason you're trying to get funded is because of the money.
So like in terms of getting funded, like if you're talking about like futures firms, like give yourself, like if you have a model and you trust it, like give yourself a couple trades to pass or fail, and treat it like it's a trade, like that account, because like you don't want to spend like 3 months on challenge, like at least I don't,
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. Risking proper to align yourself with only like a couple trades needed to pass the account. But like if you're so attached to like and you're so worried and like excited to get funded, the second that you get that funded account, if you take one loss, that's going to be a spiral down a steep hill that you're not going to be able to climb back up to. Like I could promise you that, because getting funded is literally like nothing special. Because my second account that I got funded with, like I received my payout after my first one, and then my second one that I got funded with, immediately lost. I think I lost in like 2 trades because I had 2 accounts, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take my trade. I think I executed 1%, lost it, and then I was down like 1.25, 1.5, and then I risked 2%, dug myself even deeper in a hole, and then I think in the same day I lost a 5% max drawdown, I believe. Yeah. But like getting funded is really nothing nothing insane. If you don't have something that you're truly staying consistent with, like a model that has been repeating over and over, time and time again, and you're not completely confident in it, you're going to lose the account. Because in my guess, you just got lucky getting that account.
Yeah, another thing too, like I used to, like when future or prop firms would like launch, they would drop a tweet like saying like people, like 5,000 people failed their account on CPI or whatever, like they breach it. Like I would always like make fun of like the people that did that. But, like what I meant was is like people are so so close to like actually being profitable trading, they just like don't want to, like they literally think they have full board account, you know what I mean? And like trading, it's not hard. It's like one of the easiest, the hardest, easiest thing you ever do, in my opinion. Like you really just need 1 or 2 things, and you have to like, you're gonna be, when you first start, you're gonna be throwing all these things at once or over a couple of months, and like you just kind of gotta weave your way through it and see like what works best for you, and give yourself time. Like I think JCap talks about like submitting to the time, and like not in terms of like time price, but submitting to the time it takes to learn the stuff, because like it can, like you gotta see, like it can really work for people. So yeah, simple but not easier. It doesn't get any easier though. You just get better, right?
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, I've said this before. I think I said it on Zeus's stream. It was like, make sure that you have macro patience but micro urgency. Understanding that the game is literally just, it's going to take like, I mean, obviously you can't really compare yourself to like someone else's journey. That's also going to be another hiccup that's going to really mess with your head. Like, say, like, you're doing this side by side with one of, like, your boys, and you're kind of going through the ringer together, but you see that he's kind of picking it up faster than you are. And then you're like, why am I not understanding this at the same pace? Like, we started together. Like, it's legitimately different for every single person. Like, your journey is going to be the quote was what did I say? Have macro patience, but micro urgency. You understand that this game can take months or years, but you want to be dialed in and have tunnel vision because of, well, I don't even fucking know how to kind of put it into words. Just being dialed and understanding like that you need to put in a lot of work to make this work. What was I saying before that?
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. But yeah, that's something that I was going off based off of like how everybody's different. Yeah. Don't compare your journey to somebody else's. Make sure that when you're like kind of studying and going through your own course of action, I'm like my pace, like I think it took me roughly a little bit over a year to become a funded trader and also profitable. But that could be completely different for somebody else. Somebody else could do it in 6 months because of just, I guess, the way that they intake information. Or somebody else could take them 5 years. It's just a matter of how you handle yourself and how you handle your emotions and how you implement your strategy onto the charts. Because your mental game is going to be the biggest obstacle to overcome. And that's a personal journey. That's not something that you could really, like, portray to somebody. Because no matter what somebody tells you, and no matter what, like, somebody can do for you on a mentorship, it's always going to be you that's pressing the buttons to implement what the mentor said for you to do. Here they come. But yeah, that's
tips on how
my take.
Tips on how to build losing streaks and drawdown periods. Well, I think Ralph has a good strategy on this in terms of like risk management.
Yeah, well, majority of traders work. If you trade full time, you'll know you spend most of your journey in drawdown. So once you get used to it, being in drawdown and managing your way out of it into profit, because did I post on that strategy, Nick? It's in your Discord, right? Your channel on the T's.
Oh yeah,
Like,
PO3 by TVs.
Yeah, I'll probably make a video on that as well.
Yeah. Let's see, what got any other
PO3 by
questions?
2 degrees.
Another thing too, I think a lot of you guys like just like try to market price action like every day. Like even if like you don't trade it, like find your model, like just try to mark out like the daily, mark out like if you're a New York session trader, mark out 1 hour, mark out like the point of interest you're waiting for price to hit, and then mark out like lower time frame entry, right? And just like getting like a bunch of pictures in your head like price and like it's all about like repetition and like building like muscle memory. I guess that can really help as well. I mean, because there's no shortcuts to this. Like literally, there's zero. Like I mean, Matt, we probably spent like hours or just like whatever, just like asking ourselves like some of these like craziest questions, like oh man, like you're ever gonna get this, get that, and like we're looking back at it's kind of funny, but it's like damn, like like we, you're the lowest point, and like all of a sudden like you're at least on the path of where you want to be. So yeah, 2% drawdown isn't not that bad.
No, I mean, if you're just consistent with your risk, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like, if you just keep on bouncing back and forth between, like, 0.5% here, 1% here, like, 1.5% here, 2% there, you're gonna be all over the place. That's what I say. Stay consistent with what you're risking.
Yeah, like last week I decided to take a short on like euro and I got like stopped out and like I was at I think like 1.5% loss on it and I was like everything worked out. Like I remember talking to Matt, I was like, dang, like I got stopped out on this trade and they had their stop a little bit higher and they're saying like take profits. So it's literally just another like trade like. Like I was coming here the next trade I see and like just handle it the same way. When you have a model and like a model is more than like just like try to tell my one students a model is more than just a pattern like on the chart, right? It's like what days to trade, what probability conditions, what has to happen where we take a trade, and then like there's an entry criteria, and that is like obviously comprised of like candles, like whether you trade like fair value gap break or stop run or whatever, but yeah, so it's more than I say it's just pattern on chart. Like pattern on chart because like there's breakers like to the upside, to the downside, like for me every day, but like it doesn't align with like my higher time frame bias, things like that. So also too, I think if you guys would like, I think it's a good tip that would be helpful for some of y'all is like try to game plan for the week, right? So like try to like even like maybe not do a weekly outlook or whatever, but like try to just type up like what do you expect price to do, whether it be a dollar or indices or stuff like that. And then like when you're about to enter a trade, like you're journaling pre-session, like I do, is like ask yourself like, does this align with like my pre-week game plan, right? And like you can start to like give yourself criteria and questions to answer before like taking a trade. And then like when you look back on whether it's a winner or a loser, say it's a loser and like you didn't do like you did everything like right, like it's easier to swallow that pill, right? Because you're like, oh, okay, like I can, do the same thing next time and it'll work out, maybe,
Yes, aligning yourself and just staying true to your weekly prep and your plan. It's always plan the trade and then trade the plan. Always. Shouldn't be going outside of that. But yeah, dude, Twitter has gotten so bad lately. Like, definitely stay away from it if you're a developing trader. Like, it's only gonna mess you up in the long term. It's gonna lengthen the time from beginner to funded and profitable. And on top of that, like, don't feed into any of the drama. Don't listen to like any of the other stuff that you see in regards to like fighting ego battles. Like it's just not worth it. Like what's going on there and their business is nothing related to you. Because one, you'll never meet these people a day in your life, and two, it's for clout and engagement. Understand that. Like literally understand that. It's all because of like them trying to engage, bash heads, and gain attention to themselves so that you could buy their course. Had to add that in.
I'd probably say like two, like Sunday night or Monday night, depending on like what the economic calendar looks like. I'll look at like an hour, like Sunday night or Monday night, and then I'll look at like 2 hours or 2.5 like during the week. So like there's nothing like a lot of you guys like in this like any 70 people watching right now, like. I guarantee you more than half of y'all see the same stuff I do. Like it's not hard to like form like daily bias or like see where price is going. Sometimes it is, and like sometimes like I did a weekly outlook in Teams Discord like last night, and I literally said I don't know like what's gonna happen. Like, I'm just gonna wait, to that P week and just kind of wait and see what happens. I had a feeling like we'd leave S&P at highs and just like lower, but. Yeah, I mean, so far it's working out, but we'll just have to see what happens in terms of the close. But yeah.
Dude, I would plan an IRL meetup. That'd be tough. Do you have any advice for a BE trader? I mean, if you're a break-even trader, you're making the steps in the proper direction. Like, you go from a losing trader, break-even, to profitable. If you're hitting break-evens on your trades, you're making a proper step. What?
There is an echo now, though.
I just heard that. Is that Nick? That's Nick.
Nick's mic.
Yeah, it is.
What's up?
Your mic was
It's
echoing.
trash.
It's echoing right now. I don't know what happened.
See, like, what's wrong with it?
Hello?
Yeah.
What? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was just sitting here typing.
Huh? I don't know. Lower your volume, maybe?
It's your mic.
Oh, I don't think it's my mic.
It's mine.
Is it me? No, I'm looking at Nick's. Stop. Making me bug out again. Is it me?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Yeah, it's you.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. No way. I'm recording this just so I can validate myself.
I actually is you, though.
No, it's not.
Bro, I swear down.
Stop talking. Ready? I'm talking. And then it goes right to... I'm validating myself right now.
It's you or Nick.
I talk.
Alright, I think it's good now.
I think it's good, yeah.
And then it goes right to...
We get off a little faster than the slowest time you saw.
This is horseshit.
The fastest, I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to try to focus on that. I would just try to focus on learning, like, the proper things.
Say last
I'm
time.
sure there's people out there that have been trading long and I have still are profitable. And I'm sure there's people out there that literally picked it up in less than, like, 6 to 8 months. Actually, the people that come into the market not knowing a whole lot about the market that I teach, they actually pick up better because what I teach them is the only thing they ever know. Like, and like it's just easier for them to like not sway away from it unless they got some impulsive problems. But like yeah, that's pretty much it.
Impulsive problem?
What
Yes.
do we do on indices? Please tell me that we get with trace man.
No, there's absolutely nothing. It's still there, the echo. I don't know what's happening.
Awesome. Cool. So like I woke up this morning like saw the big move in London and then like early in like New York, I guess it was like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever it was. Like right then is like that was like the biggest skill I learned is like knowing like when not to trade. And I knew like this would just be like low probability. So like why am I gonna waste my time like even trying to like fight this, you know, like fight the market and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just try to participate. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And like if you guys can see, like when I do like my back testing sessions or whatever, like I literally like there's no trade that I'll trade up 11:15. I'm going on to the next day. Like there's no point in me just like not like just sitting around and just like look at it. So I think that's a question, right?
Do I trade futures on H1 and H4? Wouldn't your stops be huge? I would on H1 and H4, but I would only be buying swing accounts, and my stop loss wouldn't be huge, and it would be based off of where I'm projecting price because of where the run on buy stops or sell stops is. Because I wouldn't use my stop loss at the wick. I would use it at the run of the low for the stops, like for like AUD JPY. Like my entry, like say, I mean, this is the M5, but my entry was the M5 order block. My stop loss would be like here. That's how like I would do it on a futures firm. Like my entry would be here, and it wouldn't be at the wick. It would be at the run of the low. When you back test, do you look at news for the week also? Yes, but if I'm being honest, I hardly ever back test. I think forward testing is better.
Yeah, I'm probably the one that does the most back testing and stuff like that. Just because like I like to teach traders like the good process to like follow my stuff finish stuff. Yeah, I definitely look at the news for the week. You can't not look at it, right? I mean, if there's 9:45 in the news and you're in a position, you know what I mean, you gotta get stopped out or something's gonna happen. So, yeah, strategy hopping is toxic too. Yeah.
Yeah, so toxic. So basically, you watch the whole market, find yes, exactly, and then whatever pair has reached that echoes. Oh, what the fuck? Whatever pair has literally reached a high time frame key level, monthly, weekly, or daily, I prioritize that pair. I look for SMT divergence inside of that higher time frame key level. I drop to my properly aligned time frame. I wait for price to align itself with market structure to the draw and liquidity, and then I execute. Let's blow a challenge for forward testing. Yeah, strategy hopping will be your biggest, like, it will literally be your arch enemy, honestly. Stick to one specific model. Don't let social media blind you. And just be consistent with that model that you're forward testing. How do you guys trade stocks that have gaps each on daily candle? I use weeklies and monthlies on stocks. Like right now, I'll give you guys some sauce. One stock that I'm watching is Baba. Dude, exit. Alibaba. Dump. And then I buy leap calls there. This is what I'm watching. I'm gonna make a trade breakdown. My post Wednesday, you'll see it. You will see it. Damn, this is gonna be so clean. Oh my god.
So what? Like, I asked the audience a question. Like, what do you guys think is like the biggest thing that's like holding you back? Like, if you guys have to answer like honestly, if you be honest with yourself, like analysis paralysis, like not having a true model, or maybe strategy hopping. What would it kind of be? Matic against each other. I saw some of that. Not having patience. Yeah, patience is tough. I see that a lot. See a lot of like fear of losing too, and there's a good quote. I think I've said this on stream before. Is Nick told me that not having like what is it? What's the quote? How's it go? Oh, the cause of suffering is attachment. So learn to like detach yourself from like the outcome. Really helps out. There's ways to do that too. With the echo, too. At least that's not good about the echo, I guess. Not truly understand my model, not understand when not to trade. So there's a good. If you DM me on Twitter, I'll send you some like a thing that I have for.
What up, Uncle?
A thing I have that like determines like low probability days. So just DM me on Twitter and I'll send that to you. I thought I would have posted it somewhere. I wish I could post it here in the chat, but like today would have like New York session today would have been a bad condition. I recognized it within like 10 seconds of looking at the charts. So hello, okay, bro.
Uncle Tom, what did you catch today?
I swear he was in Nas.
Was he in Nas?
GU.
GU? When did you trade it? I've learned a new model. He's gatekeeping.
He's teaching it. Him and MMXM.
He's gatekeeping.
On his alt account.
I want to see the model. I'm intrigued to see what we do tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna watch it as we. Oh, the same as I used today. Nice. Did you TP already? At the AM highs, I'm assuming? Or are you holding like a run? Nice.
Yeah, I probably would take. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so I take off a majority of my piece. They always leave like a little piece to external range high.
Yeah, EU was clean.
GU. Big watch tomorrow.
Bro, that echo.
Dude. It's
So your
not
mic.
me.
It's your mic.
It's not. Talk.
Someone donate so Matt can buy a new mic.
I hate you.
Yeah.
EG is pumping right now. That's the only reason why. I think EG goes here.
Nah, it probably just return back into the range. That's what it does.
Fuck, I don't want that. Like, I still think EG drops, but like I was looking at these weekly flat top highs.
Yeah.
That's what I was paying attention to. If we're gonna hold like this order block, maybe we go here, but maybe after this we go to like here and then push up, take this out, and then maybe drop. That's just something that I could throw out there. Outside of that, I really got nothing on it. That's my kind of only analysis that I can give on fucking EG. But long term, yeah. I mean, I wanted to see eventually. Oh, thank God, my roommate's leaving. Let's go. Paying attention to where monthly. Any of these lows. Primarily February's low. Ice cream for the nephews. Oh, thank you, Tom. It's getting warmer outside. Thanks, Pop.
He paid you in euro. Aye.
He paid me in
What currency
euro.
is that, Matt?
Euro?
Oh, okay. I don't think you'd know.
You spilt the detail.
Yeah, I did slip it.
You slipped the detail. I would have said, oh, it's the pound. Like, it's the pound, my bad. Very nice treat. I thought EG would hold that daily for value gap. Oh, we're down here. Oh, this one. You're talking about this? We're coming back into it. We'll see what happens. I mean, depending on how this close is, we either get through it or we sell off from it to go lower, because this also has, these are relative equal lows too. So, like Ralph said, it's really back into the range. So it can honestly go either way. Appreciate it, brother. I mean, like, Ralph, what like, is there anything like we see so far that's like genuinely like a high probability piece?
Honestly, no. Maybe tomorrow, see how we close on the daily, but I don't really like anything. I don't know, it's only the first week of the new month, new quarter anyway.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna watch the daily close because of this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna
See
pay
how the
attention
XY
to.
closes.
See if we could form some sort of like maybe.
Maybe on NFP we go lower on the dollar. I would like to see that, to be honest. For the month.
Yeah, I don't know much as to what's gonna happen here. Like we took out this high, and now taking out this high, we didn't leave an internal range gap. So not really too certain as of yet. Not too certain as of yet. Check EU on the 1 hour. Wow, what you got on the 1 hour? Anything good? Tag in the 1 hour gap. I mean, this is inside of what the 4 hour bearish rally you got. I don't really know what you're looking at. Appreciate it, Unky. Take it easy, boss. Good luck. Good trading tomorrow, homie. Would love to hear about how you journal, review your journal with like. Oh yeah. So I use Notion primarily. I just got TradeZella. What up, Tanya? I just got TradeZella. I gotta link my accounts to it. But what I do is I have a calendar set up, and my calendar setup, I have a specific like list of things that I look for, and I have them labeled out like as such. Like I'll have like the session, the time that I execute my trade, the position. I have high impact news is there, and what high impact news it is, other red folder, FOMC, NFP, CPI. If prices reach the higher time frame liquidity pool, IRL or ERL, and then I have my time frame alignment, if it's a win or a loss, a percent loss, a risk reward gain, and then I'll provide in that journal 4 pictures of either if it's or 3 or 4 or 2. If it's a daily key level to an hourly structure to M5 execution, or if it's weekly 4 hour M15 M1, or if it's just weekly to 4 hour, etc. Just like that. That's kind of what I do, and I pay close attention and recap at the end of the week, like my performance, my best trades, like if everything matched properly, like if my timing was proper, just like more so collecting data just to see if everything that I'm doing previous weeks has been repeating consistently to following weeks. And then I like doing this. I'm probably gonna be doing this for the entire year, and then I'll probably share it on Twitter to show which months were the best performed compared to previous, because that'll also be like me being able to plan out when I can go on vacation based off of my worst months. Oh, Tanya's in here. Everybody say happy birthday to Tanya. Her birthday was yesterday. August is the worst month by far. Like August might be the worst month ever. Like ever. Well, belated birthday. Birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, August is bad. We're getting
horrible.
I lost 2 years ago. I blew an account in August, and last year I remember like watching it being very like nimble, and it was like holy cow, like this was really really bad.
Horrible.
September we cleaned up. September and October I think of last year were pretty nice. But to add on to what he was saying about a good way to journal is like I get a good, like if price is like if trading is like 80% emotion and 20% like charts. Like you should be journaling like your emotions more than like the charts sometimes, right? Because like that would just make sense because like you would be able to see like what do you do like wrong the most? Like do you like see yourself like FOMO in trades a lot, and like you want to find like ways to like prevent that, and like so I do journal my emotions like every day. Like I do, like I said, every week I do like a weekly game plan. Well, what I like to do, and then before the market, I like to see like how my trades sell up. Buy at strong liquidity. I'll post like a chart or like what, like some sort of hourly point of interest, 4 hour point of interest I want tagged, and then like I post like how do I feel, like you know, am I feeling anxious to take a trade? You know what I mean? Like, because like I can really kind of determine like if I'm anxious to take a trade, like I know that like I'm probably gonna like force myself to do something stupid. So yeah, it's recognizing like your own emotions and not being emotionless, but like recognize them and like understanding them. I think it's important. And then after, like I ask myself, what I do good, what I do bad, and was this part of my model? So yeah, and I'll post another chart, but that's pretty much it.
Yes. Even though I was barely paying attention to that. Good points. Oh my God, Robert's still in his CAD CHF trade that I announced so long ago. Oh my God. That trade gave me PTSD, bro. Oh my God. My target? I don't know. Bro, that trade might have taken years off of my life. I could tell you that right now. Like, holy... Oh my God, bro. I mean, what did we say, bro? What did we say? These highs? If you're still holding it, bro, there you go. I can't believe we had this down to the T box. And I get stopped out here. God bless your soul, man. Oh, EJ? I'll look at EJ. My bad. Looking right now. Let me look. Where is EJ? What's going on here? Oh, EJ, what? Weekly internal to external range? Same with DJ? I'm marking off the 4-hour swing high. Same with GJ. But euro is stronger than pound right now, so know that. Setting alerts here. Yeah, I see the same thing that you're saying. Ralph, you see this?
What are we looking at?
EJ?
Oh, let's see.
Is it the time of the yens now? Like, dang.
Being the time of the yens.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, it looks nice. I want to see how we close today, though.
Yeah, no. I have no interest in it until we get the shift.
Yeah.
Like, I got nothing.
Someone asked a question, I think, on gold.
What was the question?
Definitely on gold.
Oh, gold. Oh my God. Yeah, this was disappointing. I wanted to see the weekly internal range for silver. That would have created SMT with gold. Dude. What the... I have no bias on gold. It's just bullish. Gold is literally just running and ripping to these highs.
I think Matt, you did take a trade on silver last week, right?
Yeah, I took a trade on silver, but it stopped me break even with partials. because I wanted the weekly to do the external to internal range and be at SMT at the highs with gold. And I thought this would be a clear draw on liquidity. But when price took out previous weekly low, tagged the volume imbalance, it just moved up aggressively from here. So practically, yes, breakaway gap, redelivery rebalance, volume imbalance, moved up. This was the breakaway gap. You got it, Diego. Pretty much. Pretty much. But do you guys, wait, Matt, I see ICT mentioned cocoa is, what, cocoa? Is it cocoa beans? Futures?
Yeah. Cocoa beans, what else?
What is it? Corn? Rice?
Corn and shit, bro. They actually do crazy returns, you know, in like a year.
And wheat?
Every year they have like explosive moves.
Wait, where? What are they? The tickers.
Just search like corn or wheat.
Now I want to look at cocoa. CC. Is this it? CJ? Yeah. What the? This is not it. Right?
Your stream's like.
Oh, whatever. CC. What? Nah. Nah. Is this?
Let's get up the contract.
Is this serious?
I don't know. Go on futures. Yeah.
This is futures, bro.
Damn, go to the
Look at that shit.
Bro.
Look at that shit.
What?
Every year, like wheat, like all that shit. They always have explosive moves.
Dog. This isn't an explosive. This is a pump and dump.
Nah, it's like real.
Dude, this is insane.
I remember in 2018, ICT was trading wheat, and he like capitalized it for like 6 months straight.
He was trading orange juice too, as always said.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, chocolate getting expensive. What else is there?
He loves it.
OJ? Oh, look, it's the fake ICT. Hi, Michael. OJ. Is it this? Alright, OJ1.
This man looks like Devin Booker.
Oh no.
No. You can't play like him, though.
That's crazy. I identify as the real ICT. That's crazy.
I got one subscriber here. Let me go check.
No, I think he has 7.
Orange juice is getting ready for a run.
Yo, we're actually gonna go higher on OJ.
Orange juice is getting ready.
Yo, we're going higher on OJ.
It's gearing up. It's getting ready.
I'm longing OJ. Why does it low-key look good?
Bro, it's always clean.
But the 4 hour looks horrible. Alright, this is the silver bullet.
Big clean. ICC's probably long as well.
He's long right here. Right to this high. Why is this clean?
Yeah.
Dude, can my roommate come back with my food? I'm starving. Did your law pass? Did your law pass away with your verified mark? I don't have it. I never had a verified mark. Oh. Talking about ICT. Oh, these are delayed. How do I get real-time data for this stuff?
I
will. This is clean. Oh man. Check. Here we go. Dude, these crosses, man.
Devin Booker. Wow. Can't believe it.
Yeah, that's fire.
He'll take it. Ebook.
Nah, no stream tonight because I'm making the YouTube video. Stream tomorrow. Stream on Kick. Yeah, I dropped 60 and I also dropped 60 on Kendall Jenner's head top. Type shit.
Type shit.
Is this SMT? Maybe. I'm assuming that Euro is much stronger than this.
Where's Ralph? Ralph's right here.
I'm here.
Definitely.
I'm ready to go.
SMT.
Matt's holding me hostage.
What'd I do?
Held me hostage.
Fine. Dude, these are the ugliest pairs ever, I swear to God.
Yeah, he was 23 seconds. I got an email and I'm like, oh, we're going live on Kick. He's like, oh no, I'm gonna go YouTube.
I did it on accident. It wasn't my fault. I'm looking at. I mean, this is kind of difficult.
That looks horrible.
This is horrible. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Put it in the straight up term. This sucks. Don't pay attention to this. And on top of that,
even if it goes higher, I would not care if I missed that move.
yeah, this is disgusting. This is absolutely filthy. And look at, like, Euro's obviously stronger. What is this? Again, barcode. Barcode. Never. I grow it out for like a week and then it's like scruffled up, like nasty patch, like horrible. I hate. I want to be. I want to have my face look like clean shaved. Everything. What is GF1? GF1. Is this another John? What is this? GF1. Cattle? Oh, here we go. Am I shorting cows? Is that what, that's cattle, right? I'm not retarded. Just under a mil, like 950.
Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't see you.
Oh, no. Wait, what happened?
Nah, it's just never mind.
Hello. Nope. It's not worth sorting it because it's going to the highs. I'm long cows. Long cow. Or
yes, we're looking at orange juice as well.
Or it
What
comes
else are we
down
looking at?
here. Oh, orange juice is a silver bullet.
Orange juice is getting ready.
That's cap. That's cap. That's full cap. Cap. Girls don't like to tickle with the beard. If you pick up what I'm putting down. Sorry, Tanya. I would look like a homeless person with that.
Oh man, I hope we just go lower on indices. Like, I hope this SMT just holds, man.
Where
Really
the
good.
SMT at the highs?
Yeah.
I mean, depending on this daily close, dude.
So yeah, it's all about daily close. You're right. Yeah.
This daily close is gonna be massive. Like, is price going to reverse from here? Like, this is gonna be big on the daily for NASDAQ and the daily for ES. Both of them inside of that internal range liquidity pool. And if we close, if we close bearish, then that would be an easy draw for lower prices. Like that would lead us to like a quarterly shift.
Daily breaker.
Like week, because like my indication for like long-term lower prices would be a weekly shift in structure. Like a weekly shift is when I actually like, I think we turn the tide, and I think that it would give it to us on NASDAQ. Because if we close off that daily gap on NQ, since this is our weaker asset, that's our inverse fair value gap, SMT at the highs, this would be my immediate draw on liquidity here. This is what I would look at. Or 1852.5. Like that's what I would say. And then what about YM? YM would be 38,913. No, wrong. Here. See, seasonality wise, dollar's bearish for the month of April. But I don't have any lower draw on dollar. I don't. Unless price wants to go from external to internal range in this gap. Because I was looking at this. We ran the high on the weekly. And then we also pierced into this weekly bearish order block here. And this high here is the fill of the monthly bearish fair value gap. So if we did push higher, 105.359 could be a possibility. But that's all. It could go up there because that still allows price to stay below mean threshold of the order block. But if we flipped from here lower, my draw would be here. Just simple external to internal range move. Like that's what I would assume. And if that happens, then we're flipping from here.
I think we go lower the week, and then like, maybe not as explosive as today, but then I think Friday we pop back up. I get 8:30 news, and then we go lower. Like retesting the daily breaker, that would be so nice. Not getting my hopes up though.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I think I'm literally only gonna be trading only gonna have the AJ trade, and then maybe I trade indices after NFP. Was GU sells valid after the tag of the 1 hour IRL? Where was GU? What did it do? What, the tag here? Oh, no, I wasn't trading it, or was I looking at it? Do I give out signals? No. I think that signals are stupid and something that you shouldn't be looking for. Because if you're looking for signals, you're never going to make it in this. Promise that. Crazy ass question. You couldn't pay me $10,000 a month to give you signals. I think that literally just ruins your trading journey. Oh, on M5 sells?
Roger roasted him for no reason. Very easy question.
I mean, if you took the M5 sells off of this breaker, fair value gap down to this like low, but like your risk to reward really wouldn't be big. CAD, CHF futures daily to perfect. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna kill my roommate if he actually went without me. I know everybody wants ES lower, daily OB, nice hold plus weekly fair value gap, daily fair value gap. Everything's going to determine for me off of the daily close. Daily close will tell me everything. If we close below, like we have the order block here. We have a order block here. We're still inside of this internal range liquidity pool. You could frame both sides. I need more data. Jump into conclusions. And I don't want to do that. No, I missed AUD CAD long. It was clean though. It was clean. I was looking at with my Discord. The external to internal range move smooth. And we used the, what's it called? This internal range, well, this inverse fair value gap as support. And then you could have longed inside of this and just TP'd at the highs. That was so smooth. I missed it. I'm gonna kill him if he went without me.
Yo.
You didn't go without me, did you?
No, I need you to drive. But I went to Target real quick and then I went to the wrong Starbucks. I'm right on Kennedy Drive.
Alright, come back. I'm starving. Peace.
There's a cop in front of you, so I can hear.
Now you're good. Peace. God bless. Yo, what is up with you guys in the CHF pairs, bro? I'm retiring them.
Call it a day.
Call it, yeah. Like, please, delete them from your mind, because I'm doing them too. CHF JPY especially. Oh my god! Please don't let this be clean. I hope this looks horrible. It looks horrible. Yeah, what are you watching here, brother? Delete this from your watch list. Delete it. Polygon? Matic? Wait, bro. Why am I... This? It's too early to assume that. Set your alerts at highs, significant highs, and then you can capitalize on it. But before we conclude, like, I guess everything, do you guys have any, like, significant questions that you want to kind of get off of your chest? Because I know me and Ralph and Nick kind of discussed everything, like, honestly, A to Z, through what we went through in the beginning of our journey to how we're at now, and like how we kind of overcame certain things and prioritized some of your guys' questions. But is there anything that we left out you want us to go over again? Let us know, and we'll gladly go over it. So y'all on the floor. Yep, Ralph, for the love of God, make that video. You lazy sack of bones.
What video?
A video on fundamentals.
Oh, everybody wants something from me.
Yeah. Okay.
It's never how your day's going. It's always make this, do this.
I always want something from you. Right?
Never how was your day?
Oh my God. In other words, he said no. Kick rocks.
I said yes. I said maybe. I said I will. I will at some point. Just wait for
I'll
the
make
boot
sure
camp.
I'll make sure he does it, guys. I'll give him a big old knuckle sandwich when I see him.
Wait for the boot camp.
USD CAD. USD CAD. And USD CAD don't have a clean piece on this thing, honestly, as of right now. If I had to lean anything bullish, I don't really know. That's just dependent on how CAD futures treat those highs. Can you make more? I'm gonna have my video. You'll see my video that I'll have posted tomorrow on what's it called? My AUD JPY trade breakdown. It'll go over it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that actually after our call here. What's up, Kashan? Damn, you're joining when we're ending. That's crazy. Oh, Baba video when it plays out. Alerts set at the low, 57.20. Then we're actually jumping on this thing. What am I eyeing for tomorrow? Nothing, if I'm being honest with you. Unless GU wants to react off of this daily internal range liquidity pool. So, I mean, like, what I could watch is, like, price coming up into here and then dropping. I'm going to smart money reversal buy, Baba. There you go. I'll say that. But I think we will chop it up here. Thank you guys for all tuning in. Oh my God. No, I don't have plans for CHF pairs. Worst pairs. Delete them from your watch list. They're deleted from mine. I hate them with a burning passion. Toxic X. Block. But we'll conclude it here. Again, yeah, thank you guys for joining. I hope you were able to take some value into what we were able to preach, kind of share our journey to where we started to how we're at now. And as you could see, like, all traders basically, like, go through the same sort of things from start to finish. And if you're going through the ringer right now, in regards to like struggling to become to the profitable point that you want to get to, just know that everybody went through that same point. So just don't give up and just keep staying true to what you're trying to repeat in regards to your entry model. Unless like Ralph and Nick, you want to say something, peace, like anything like that? Final words.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you guys found some stuff you can use here when it comes to risk management, trading, like journal, how to approach the markets, seeking the support conditions, things like that. We'll definitely be doing a little bit more of these. But for now, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys liked it.
Yeah. I'll have this uploaded directly after the stream. But be easy, everybody. Have a good rest of your morning. And I'll see you in tomorrow's stream.
All right.